Welcome, you are watching the English news of Bình Phước Radio, television station and newspaper. I'm Bích Thủy with the latest news for today. Lộc Ninh striving for a poverty rate of 0.2% by year's end. Dong Xoài City Square project to be sped up. Party leader met with the voters in Hanoi. Cyber attack released in April. And now a detail. Lộc Ninh district has set a target of removing 190 households from poverty by the end of this year, bringing its poverty rate down from 0.7% to 0.2% according to the poverty line specified in the Decree number 7, 2021 from the Prime Minister.
Lộc Ninh district has 568 poor households in early 2022, accounting for 1.75% of all households. Ethnic minority households accounted for 65% of the total number of poor households. With the efforts of the district's political system, it has removed over 330 households from poverty over the last year, reaching about 140% of the plan. In order to remove 190 households from poverty as targeted, the Lộc Ninh District People's Committee proposed that Bình Phước Province strengthen the allocation of funds and mobilize resources to effectively implement national target programs on sustainable poverty reduction. It is also necessary to amend a number of policies and procedures to facilitate vocational training and support production.
Dong Xoài City Square is one of the city key projects in 2023 and is being built to celebrate its 5th anniversary. The city is currently focusing on speeding up construction progress to complete it on schedule.
Dong Xoài City Square is being built on an area of the city stadium in the administrative center. It is designed as an open space, and in addition to main items such as the performance stage, a water music area, and a festival area for large-scale events in the city, the square also has areas to meet the entertainment and shopping demands of local people. Total investment is some 50 billion Vietnam dong from the city budget, and the project is invested by the city's project management board, with completion expected before December 2023.
Career orientation activities in Bình Phước Province have been continually implemented in various forms and for different ages, improving awareness among students about choosing a career that is sustainable for themselves and thus meet the need for society.
Career Day is among the activities held regularly by schools for grade 9 students. In addition to assessing professional knowledge, students are also inspired by the passion and enthusiasm of experts in each field. The cooperation of many middle schools, colleges, universities, and high schools in career orientation efforts had also created favorable conditions for students to undertake a career they are interested in. One of the goals of the new general education program is career-oriented training, which will help reduce unemployment. When career orientation activities are well organized, students will be made aware of the importance of selecting a suitable career from early on to help them focus on and develop their abilities.
Many households in Phước Minh Commune, Bù Gia Mập district have invested in raising fish to take advantage of Condon hydropower reservoir. But in general, fish farming remains disorganized or small scale and not exploited to the full potential.
To control and protect aquatic resources and the water environment, and to limit any negative impacts from aquaculture, authorities in Phước Minh Commune raise awareness about the responsibility of local people to not use dangerous substances and destructive fishing gear. The commune also focuses on developing aquatic products of high economic value that are suitable for local climate conditions and that don't affect the diversity of aquatic products in Condon Reservoir.
And we continue with the report of activity by Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng.
Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng and National Assembly deputies of Hanoi met with voters in the capital cities Ba Đình, Đống Đa, and Hai Bà Trưng districts on May 13th, ahead of the 15th National Assembly's fifth session. After listening to a report on the response of ministries, sectors, and the capital cities to their opinions they gave during the last meeting, voters spoke highly of the responses and expressed their belief in the party and state orientations and policies. Particularly, the constituents lauded the progress in the fight against corruption with the strict settlement of many cases, thus increasing people's confidence in the party's leadership. However, they said stronger efforts were needed in the work in the time to come. General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng acquired all the ideas of the voters and pledged to send them to the National Assembly for discussion. He highlighted the party and state determination in the work. He said in order to effectively prevent and combat corruption and negative phenomena, it is necessary to show strong performance in party building and rectification, preventing the downgrade in political ideology, moralities, and lifestyle.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính urged Economic Security Department double effort to ensure an independent and self-reliant economy.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính has asked the Economic Security Department, under the Ministry of Public Security, to double its efforts to ensure economic security. He made the request while addressing a ceremony to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the Economic Security Forces Traditional Day in Hanoi on May 15th. This is crucial to build an independent and self-reliant economy, he explained. He asked the force to strictly implement the party's guidelines and policies on security and order. He ordered the Central Public Security Party Committee and the Ministry of Public Security to continue improving the personnel work and organization. On behalf of party and state leaders, Prime Minister Chin presented a first-class Fatherland Defense Order to the Economic Security Department. He also presented other noble awards of the party and state to organizations and individuals in recognition of their significant contributions to ensuring economic security.
As many as 498 cyber attacks targeting information network in Vietnam were recorded and handled in April, down 5.1% from March and 46.9% compared to the same period last year, according to the Authority of Information Security under the Ministry of Information and Communication.
April was the second consecutive month this year that the number of cyber attacks in Vietnam has reduced strongly. The outcomes were attributed to the authorities' greater efforts in protecting information security and increasing investment in the work. The authority warned that cybercrime groups are still likely to target organizations and businesses related to financial services, such as banking, securities, and insurance. In the first quarter of this year, more than 3,440 cyber attacks were reported and handled, down 6.3% against the same period last year.
The number of new businesses set the record high in April at over 15,900, according to the General Statistics Office of Vietnam.
The figure increased by 6.4% over the same period last year. However, the registered capital decreased by 5.7% to $6.6 billion. The Southeast, Central Highlands, Red River Delta, and Northern Midlands and Mountains are the regions seeing gains in newly registered businesses in April. Nearly 120,000 employees were registered at newly established firms, a year-on-year rise of over 13%. In the first 4 months of this year, over 78,800 companies entered and re-entered the market nationally, including nearly 50,000 new ones, up 0.6% year-on-year.
That's all for the news today. Thanks for watching BPTV News. Goodbye and see you next time.